We're back.
Hey guys,
Hi. You hear her voice is back too?
I'm back to normal.
Yay!
Yay! I don't know what I had, but I don't want it again. So if
Yeah,
you
please
infected
stay
me,
far away.
stay away.
All right. Well, welcome back to Bitch About Balls, episode 8. We're talking all things international, World Cup, international men. We're talking about sports. We're talking about what's going on in Atlanta, what's been up with us, why we haven't been filming the last couple weeks. So it's good to be back, you know? So I think we should get into the Knicks win first.
No, congratulations, finally. That's all I
53 years.
They are
53 long
actually
years.
like, I seen people taking trash cans that was painted Nick's blue and orange, dumping the trash out and taking the trash can home as a memento. Can you not
Oh.
just go paint a trash can Nick's colors and just have that?
Or
Like
you just like go buy a towel. Like just go buy something.
you took a trash can from
That's crazy.
outside
That's crazy.
when they had the parade to take it home. Now I'm guessing you sold it, but who wants a nasty New York side trash can that's been outside that had rats, all type of rodents and trash and stuff?
Especially New York. You know,
Like,
like
the most
if it was like
dirtiest
other
city.
places, yeah, like in New York, you know, there's been a couple rats in there.
Oh, a couple, a whole
Yeah.
family, a two, a
Yeah.
three.
Yeah, they're breeding in there.
Yeah, and you did it on camera. Like you just dumped it so that you just why?
Yeah.
I don't.
Gross.
Y'all are weird. Yeah, I'm gonna say it in my New York accent. Y'all are mad weird, yo.
It is funny because when I was watching the parade, like you can kind of like there's a lot of New York people that live in Atlanta, you know? So like it's funny because you can tell they're from New York, but then when I was watching the parade and actually seeing them all on one bus or like in like one place, I'm like, oh, it really makes sense now. Like you can really pick out a New York person just like
you can look at them and tell.
you just know. They don't even have to talk to you. Like
No,
you just know.
No, they
Yeah.
just have that New York.
They have like a look, they have an aura, and then they talk, and you
Oh
definitely
my God,
know.
it's too much.
But it's like you just know.
The parade was a little much. I feel like they didn't really. It was too many celebrities on those floats.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should have just gave it to the team because they earned it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could have been on a float or two, but it was to the point where I was like, "Where is the Knicks players?
I know.
I don't even see none of y'all. All I see is Mariska Hargitay, Fat Joe, Remy. Why was Carmelo Anthony on?
Yeah, that was really
I know
random.
you played with them prior to years ago. Well, why you was on the float?
That was random.
It was just random celebrities everywhere. Just please give Spike Lee a ring.
Yeah.
I don't care about nobody else. Lord, please,
Mm-hmm.
if y'all can, give that man a ring.
Yeah.
Nobody else deserves it but him.
Yeah. There were a lot of celebrities there, and it was weird because it'd be like one player on the float and then like 6 celebrities or on the
18
bus or
of them.
whatever.
They're just everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, can they have this? Because I get it. You love the Knicks. It's been, what, 53 years that y'all.
I was like, why is Tiana Taylor on the float? That didn't make sense to me at all, or bus or whatever you want to call it. I didn't understand why she was there. She's been at like 2 games.
But I guess because she's
But
from New York and they that celebrity role was. I'm tired of seeing Kylie. Kylie, you from LA, boo.
right.
You a whole Knicks, whole Lakers fan.
Yep. Yeah, she's a flip flopper based on who she's dating. So yeah, no, I watched it and I was just like, this is kind of ridiculous, but you know, in true New York fashion, they just it was a very true Knicks parade.
Y'all are very
It's a very New York parade.
I mean, even during the finals, guys out there on the mic talking about they want to pretty much sodomize Whoopi Goldberg and beat up and tad up. What? Y'all,
yeah, that's a lot.
ain't right with I need to check y'all water.
I mean, you can take sports seriously, but like you also have to have morals. Like, no. That's too much. But I will say the series was really fun to watch, and I think in a way, I feel like the entire country was rooting for the Knicks except for Spurs fans because like I don't know anyone who was rooting for the Spurs. Like it was funny because I feel like all this the when the Spurs played like Oklahoma City, like everyone rooted for the Spurs, and then as soon as they played the Knicks, everyone rooted for the Knicks. Like no one I know was rooting for the Spurs. Everyone. So funny enough, I was at a wedding. I was in a wedding all weekend, so that's kind of the reason why we didn't film. But so the wedding reception was going on during the final game, and at one point I looked at my watch and I was like, "Wait, there's like 3 minutes left, and they're super super close," you know. So I actually was on the reception dance floor with my phone in my hand, like watching the game while I was like dancing. And funny enough, the DJ actually got a picture of that. He actually was like, because even he was a New York fan, so he was like watching it, and he took a video of like him watching it while also like DJing. And funny enough, you see me in the background, like on my phone, like watching the rest of the game. But it was funny because then I turned it on, and then like 8 people came by me and were like, "Wait, what's the score? What's going on?" And then after they did win, and I like went and told the bride, I went and told some other people, and I was like, the next one, and everyone was like, yes, even though like some of them have zero ties to New York, like they all basically are from the South. But it's just funny. I think it was like the country just went for New York at that point, but except for I guess Texas fans. I don't know.
I wasn't going for anybody.
I wanted the Knicks to win, but at the same time, like I wasn't super invested in it. But I think I mentioned this like last year. A really close friend of mine was a huge Knicks fan, so like I watched all the Knicks games, and so this year I didn't really watch many, but so I think it was like because of that, I knew a lot of the players, like I knew them from last year. So then watching them this year, I was like really happy for them. And then Jalen Brunson is like such a good player, so um, I was happy for him. I feel like he's a very like level-headed person, and I like level-headed people. Um, so that was really cool. Speaking of, I do have to bring this up slightly because it was really shocking to me, honestly. So we talked about like how we got into sports, right? Like we talked about how we got into football and basketball and all the things. When I was in college is when I started first watching basketball, and it was because my roommate at the time was like really into basketball, and so she like took me to a game. So when I was at Alabama for college, I would like go to the Alabama basketball games, and there was a point guard who was on the team my freshman year, and I think he was a senior. And I remember like he was such a good point guard. I was so sad when he didn't get drafted, but he was so good. And I remember watching him. I would make like posters when it was his senior night. Like every time we would go, we would sit in the student section, like on the floor of the court, like watching their games. And I just found out like 3, 4 days ago that he passed away, which is insane. Like I think he's 36 or 37, so like super super young guy. I think they haven't released how he passed away, but from what I read, it said unknown. But I do know that he had some sort of heart condition, and that's kind of what limited him. I think also from getting drafted in the NBA, because I remember that happening when I was watching the NBA draft. Um, but I don't know if that's related. I have zero clue. But I just wanted to say R.I.P. Mikhail Torrance. You're a really great person to watch. So thanks for getting me into basketball. So
Keep resting. You're living beyond this.
you are like I know that it's hard because I feel like people who don't kind of continue on into like main NBA, because he did play, I think, for Canada. I think he went to Germany, France, like
Okay.
DR. Like he played internationally. He just didn't play
Yeah.
here. And then I think he was actually also coaching like little league basketball and stuff from what I read. So he was like still doing a lot for the community, but also like pursuing his talent and his love for basketball. So but yeah, it was just really sad. Like you said, it's like you may not make it to the mainstream, so people may not necessarily remember, but you had an impact on the people that mattered.
Oh yeah, 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 and your legacy will live on. So.
Yeah. So anyway, just had to mention that. Um, But yeah, so now NBA is over. So we'll continue on with the WNBA and see what happens there. Um, Exciting news is that Wimbledon starts up in like a week or two. Congratulations to Serena Williams for coming back to tennis. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Um, who else? I think Zverev won the French Open. That's what happened since we've last been here. But yes, I'm super, 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 super happy that Serena Williams is coming back to doubles. She's going to be playing with Venus in Wimbledon. So I'm so excited to watch that because I love Serena Williams. I miss her. So I'm so glad she came back. But yeah, so that starts in about a week or so. I think it starts on the 29th. Um, so that's kind of what I know as far as going on in the sports world, other than, of course, the World Cup. So,
NFL training camp.
and yeah, like the schedules have come
Yeah.
out. We're super close now, guys. Like we're probably what 2.5 months away from the start of college football again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
So it's coming.
pretty much end of
NBA
August.
draft
Yeah,
is this week, Tuesday, Wednesday.
it's so early, or like it's well, it's like I feel like it's like so quickly after NBA ends.
This is normal.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like because with like NFL draft, it's like
Oh no,
months on end.
because once they do this, typically the summer league is in July,
Oh, that's
so they
probably why.
can
Okay, start
see
training.
who's going
Yeah,
to make their rosters and
gotcha.
do all the contract signings and all that stuff. So
That's probably
it's
why.
not right.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, I don't really. I think the U.S. Open for golf is going on, but I don't really watch any other golf other than Masters like that. So.
Yeah, and hockey
Oh yeah.
came to an end. The Carolina Hurricanes, I think they
Oh
won
okay.
the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
I think I saw something with a guy taking his shirt off
I
or
just
getting his shirt ripped
yeah.
off.
I just can't get into hockey. I tried. I just can't get into it. I think. I mean, I think I would. I think I would enjoy it, like watching it in
Yeah, I would
person.
have to
I think.
go to a game to see exactly what the hype is. Because
Right.
watching it on TV, I'm like,
All I see is people getting pushed into the
bing
window,
bong.
and then this puck is so small, I can't see where it is. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I can't get into it. But I would say that that is on my bucket list of going to something
hmm
I would want to see.
I want to go to a. I've always wanted to go to a Nashville Predators game. I don't know why. I think it's just because when I was growing up in Huntsville, like that was the team that was closest to us. And now Huntsville has their own team, but they're called like the Rocket Trash Pandas or something, or Rocket City Pandas or
I was
something
like
like that.
rocket
No,
trash.
Rocket City Trash Pandas or something. Panda Trash. I don't know, something like that. I don't remember the name, but
That's weird.
yeah, because it's like, because they have the Space and Rocket Center, so they're like Rocket City. And I think they're trash pandas because it's like the raccoons. It's like is their mascot or something. I'm gonna look this up because I don't want to say this wrong. I'm pretty sure it's called the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
But why would you call a raccoon a trash panda? Pandas are so cute, and they're just so. Call them that. You could say the raccoons. Well, I guess
Yeah, Rocket City Trash Pandas.
could y'all not have picked any other type of animal? Is Huntsville full of raccoons?
It's literally their mascot is a trash can with a raccoon in it.
What the fuck? I mean, we know raccoons are rodents ish.
Oh, sorry, they're a baseball team? Oh shoot, I thought they were a hockey team. My bad.
Oh,
My bad.
I was about to say what?
No, oh, sorry. I think the hockey team is called the Huntsville Stars, but I think they got rid of them actually. Now that I think about it, but yeah, the baseball team is called the Rocket City Trash.
I would not want to play for them. Like, who do you play for? The trash pandas? What? Okay, y'all could have think of a different name than that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Huntsville has other things known for other than
I don't mind the Rocket City, but the Trash Panda.
I don't get that. But okay.
Yeah. So I do want to go to a game. I think Atlanta, maybe. I heard that. I think there's a hockey team in Athens. I'm not sure.
It's in not Brazelton, but North Georgia
Right.
ish.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think they're coming next year, 2027.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they haven't started yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So either I'll go to that or a Nashville game, I guess. But not really big into hockey. But like you said, I guess that happened.
Yeah, gotta actually see it. I
Mm.
don't know. I want to go to like a well-known team. I don't know. Coming to that one here, it might not be as. I don't know. It might be a lot of people. I mean, no offense, but love it. So it
Mm-hmm.
might be one of those.
That's why I want to go to a Predators game because that I know is well known, and I think those are actually fun. But still wouldn't really know much. Um, Baseball's still happening. Nothing crazy there. Not at the moment. So let's get into the World Cup. So I went to. So what's really cool is Atlanta is a host city. So because of that, they have a couple of games here. They've already had two games. They've got another match this morning, which is why I'm wearing my Barca shirt because that's the closest thing I have to a Spain jersey. Um, but so like they have like this fan festival thing happening mostly on the weekends. I think they kind of have it every day, but I feel like mostly like Thursday to
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Up until the end of the World Cup. So even if the game is not here, the festival is still happening. Um, and I went on Friday, and it was so much fun. It was so packed. USA played Australia, so that's why we wanted to go. And apparently, they got to max capacity like 30 minutes after the game started.
Mm.
And so, which is crazy because like they let a lot of people in. So the fact that it was that crowded, I've seen videos of it, and like watching the video of what it looked like and knowing that I was in that is
Mm-hmm.
like insane because it didn't feel like that when I was there.
Mm.
It didn't feel that packed when I was there. So to think it actually was is like insane. Um, but it's a super cool time. So like if you haven't been and you live in one of the host cities, like you should definitely go. It's a free event, but I would suggest going early. You do have to register for like a QR code, barcode thing to enter, but super worth it. They have a lot of like vendors that are giving away free stuff, raffles, giveaways. They have musicians. I saw this guy called, is it Six Black? Six
Oh,
Black?
black.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So saw him. I saw this group called, I think they're called the Nappy Roots. I
Ah,
think they're based from, is it from Birmingham? Or one of them is based from Birmingham, I think.
Nappy Roots is.
Because one
Are
of the
they from?
guys was talking about how he's like from Birmingham and repping
Yeah,
Birmingham.
I think they're from Alabama.
Yeah. So I have a feeling they're from Birmingham.
Yeah, they were a rap group that came out in like the early mid like late ni- 90s. I was like 1900s. Like the late 90s, early 2000s, and they were like hell no. If you know the song, if you heard it.
It sounds, yeah, I was going to say like the name
Y'all
sounded
in them
really
that
familiar.
yeah.
Yeah. So they were all just doing like free live performances. They're giving away. I went to, so if you guys know, then you know. But Bank of America is doing these charm bracelets, and so I ended up getting a charm bracelet, and you can like customize it. Some people I read waited in line for 3 hours to get that done. But when I went, I stood in a line and they gave me like a ticket reservation time because I
Mm-hmm.
think the first day it was so crowded that the next day they were like, all right, we got to think of a plan.
Oh.
So I think they did this reservation time. They give you a time and then they tell you, like, all right, come back during this time. And then if you go back during that time, then you can like go in and make your bracelet and then you don't have to wait as long. I think for the reservation time ticket, I maybe waited 10 minutes.
Oh,
And
okay.
then for the actual bracelet, I maybe waited like 30 minutes. Like it wasn't
Oh, okay.
awful.
That's cool.
Um, yeah. And I got the last time of the day. So I think that's also why it was not that bad. But I know people who waited hours.
Mm.
So,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, that's a lot of loyalty.
right.
I can't.
Right. I
Mm-mm.
checked out most of the booths, but there were like one or two that I didn't really care for, so I didn't go. But they have stuff for kids. They have like a Lego area. They have soccer area where like actually they have like pickup teams that are actually like playing soccer during the games. They've got a huge screen on the lawn that you can watch at Centennial Park. Really, really good time to like take friends, family. Kids can even go. There's something crazy going on. Um, but a really, really like nice time, a nice day out. So my recommendation would be to go. Also, There's a lot of international people out there. So for any of you who are trying to find yourselves an international man or woman, there are a lot of them out there. So you got to find out what game and what country you want to see, because the day I went, USA played Australia. So of course there was a ton of like USA people. But then that evening, it was the Brazil Haiti game. Oh my God. There were so many Brazil fans there. Like so many Brazil fans.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to pick up a Brazil boo, then that would have been the place, because there's so like so many. I didn't even know that. I don't even know if they live here. I don't know where they live,
They probably traveled here.
but there's a ton. And I feel like even yesterday I was watching videos because like Saudi Arabia plays Spain later today, and even then, like yesterday, I saw all these videos of all these Saudi Arabia fans just lining up in the streets, like partying. This morning, there's like parties going on for Spain. So get yourself out there. Don't complain anymore that you can't find anybody, because they're there. They're out there, and you just got to go find them. You just got to shoot your shot.
Y'all good luck with that, okay? I smell a lot of I need my green card. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Right. But I think that's how you have to treat it. I think you have to treat it like, all right, you're here for 3 more weeks. Got it. You know?
Like, okay, I'll entertain that. But
yeah.
don't think you're gonna be finding your one true love. I don't know. You might be that diamond in the rough. I don't know. But if that's what you're looking for,
I'm just saying there are some attractive people out there right now.
have fun. It's hot outside.
Mm-hmm.
You might catch, you might catch something.
Yeah. May not be like a forever thing, but a good 3 week thing at least.
Nice little summer fling or beginning of summer, because we're still in spring, even though it feels like we're in summer.
Yeah. Wait, no, today's the start of spring.
Oh,
June 21st, right? Yeah.
The start of summer.
Oh, sorry. Start of summer.
Well, hey, there you go. Start summer off
Officially
right.
start of summer.
There you go. Look at it.
See? So that means that today's like the longest day of the year, right?
Oh,
Usually the start of summer is the longest day of the year.
You're right. Oh.
Yay! Because it's Sunday, so we have a longer day today.
Well, since we're gonna say that, happy Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Post Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
Salute my black people. It's our day. It's our weekend. So yeah, go ahead and get you an international boo.
I saw this thing that was like, if your boss didn't let you have Juneteenth off, the week of Juneteenth off, and the month of June off, then they are not supportive of people.
No,
I thought that was so funny.
That's funny. But yeah, salute to y'all. Salute to us, our independence.
I know they had a couple of parades and things yesterday, but I had placed somewhere else to be.
Yeah, so we can go ahead on and have at it this weekend. I'm not gonna fault you for no shenanigans. Have as much as you can this week, because tomorrow we all gotta go back to work.
Yeah.
So make this weekend the best weekend ever.
Right. Hey man, like Juneteenth mixed with World Cup international men and women. There you go.
Spaniards love black women. So look.
There you go.
It's our time to shine.
There you go.
Find us a man. Let's go out there and be like, hey, papi, or whatever y'all say. Hola.
Hola.
I know that was so mean, but I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, we cannot do anything wrong this weekend. I don't care.
That's hilarious.
Give us this weekend, please, and thank you.
But apart from FanFest, I will say with the World Cup, I think it's been really. I mean, it's like all these group stages, but there have been so many draws so far. Like there haven't been a lot of like wins necessarily just yet. So once we move out of the group stages, I think is when it gets really fun, because then like you start having penalty kicks and overtime, and
I may engage in FanFest. I don't know.
It's a lot, but I think if you choose to go on a day where like they're not playing in Atlanta, it's not like USA playing. Like you can go on days and times that it's not going to be crazy.
I don't know. I don't want to people. I like being by myself.
I know.
Um, but hey, I got 2 weeks before my vacation, so maybe I'll come back in a better mood.
There you go. I
I'm
mean,
just
it's
ready for
not
my
gone until like
cruise.
the middle of July.
Yeah,
So
yeah, oh yeah, and then
yeah,
yeah, hopefully it'll be probably the last. Well, we'll see. We'll
yeah.
see. We'll see.
But if okay, well, since we're talking about celebrations, we'll also celebrate Father's Day
Oh
today, I
yeah.
guess.
So
So
y'all,
happy
happy
Father's
Father's
Day.
Day.
It was so funny. I went to this birthday party yesterday. It was a my friend's like 1 year old's birthday party, and the dad, like every time we would like raise a toast, he'd be like, "Happy birthday," but also "Happy Father's Day" to me. I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
come on,
Sir, let the child have their day. Your day was coming, okay?
Yeah, your day's today, not yesterday. All right.
Then mom could have said, well, happy Mother's Day to me.
It was like, this is my Father's Day party.
Oh gosh.
It was hilarious.
But yes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, to the dads, the stepdads, bonus dads, those that are not actually the dad but took the time to take care of the child as if it was their child. It's y'all day too.
And I know it's not officially Grandparents' Day, but I also say today's Grandfather's Day.
Oh yeah, that's what grandparents, granddads.
Yeah.
Y'all are dads too.
Right.
So to any person, any male influence that has shaped the life of a child or children or grown children, today is your day.
Even father figures, I think.
Yes. Don't accept gifts if they're just like grilling stuff or I bought you a lawnmower, because then that means you got to do the work. You matter. So go take care of yourself today. Go pamper yourself. Go just today's your off day.
Like every day, usually. Just kidding. Moms deserve better. I'm just saying. You know,
we're not gonna bash them on their day.
We're not bashing.
Give y'all shine, because they do fit. They are important too. Because
they are important.
You know,
they are important.
Fathers matter.
They do matter.
Yes, and I know plenty that are really good dads and good fathers. So shout out to all of y'all.
Of course. Of course. I just think it's always funny because I feel like with Mother's Day, you know, like the dads always like help their kids or they go buy gifts for moms, right? But I feel like it's like but then when the moms take the kids, like they make a huge deal for Father's Day of like, we're gonna get a card, we're gonna go out to eat, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like they get them a really nice gift, or if they all they want to do is be left alone, they leave them alone. Like, you know,
yeah,
mothers just have the intuition of like, we're gonna let dad be dad today.
Yeah, just let him do what he normally has done.
Right.
And just tell your dad happy Father's Day, give him a gift, give him a nice gift.
Or if you have an Indian dad, just tell them happy Father's Day. You don't have to get them a gift. Just say.
I can't speak on that. I know people that like, you know, they want to have something to show that they are appreciated. But even if it's just saying it, I mean, acknowledgement is just as good as actually giving something that required monetary or non-monetary. A card, a hug, affection, whatever it is that you can do. Just make the person know that they matter, and happy Father's Day to you guys.
Just like the Indian moms don't want you to spend money on them, the Indian dads really don't want you to spend money on them. My dad is the opposite. He's the type where it's like happy Father's Day and then he gives me money. I'm like, why, how, what?
Because you were the reason he has Father's Day.
I know, but I'm like, but why are you giving me money when it's your day? You know, like
I wouldn't argue
if it's my birthday, why would I give you money? You know what I mean?
Hey, you do whatever it is that makes you happy on your day. If you want to feel as though you still have to fight.
Yeah, one day my dad, he bought me gifts on Father's Day, which I was like, I don't understand this. One day he bought my sister and I a Mother's Day gift on Mother's Day. And we were like, why? So random.
He just wants you guys.
He's a character.
He's preparing. He's preparing you.
He's such
Even
a
though your sister already has kids, he's preparing you.
Such a character. If you guys ever have the chance to meet my parents, they're good.
Oh man. Oh wow.
But anyway, apart from that, so yeah, I was pretty much gone because I last couple weeks. I went to Destin for the weekend. I had a really nice time. I was sad that it rained a little bit. Like the weather wasn't as nice as I wanted it to be, but it was still good. Like I got a little bit of beach time in there. I've definitely tanned.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotten mad
Look
at
at
tan.
this. Look at this. This is
You
crazy. Look at
tan.
this tan. And I think this is truly because I don't think I was tan, but I wasn't this tan. It's truly from that freaking fan festival. It was so hot when I went to that soccer festival that I just tanned like crazy.
Oh yeah. Sunblock people. Sunblock.
Yeah, luckily I don't burn otherwise. Oh God, yeah. But yeah, so got a bit of beach time in with my bestie, and then last weekend I went to like a crazy big ass Indian wedding. Um and it was a lot of fun. I forgot what the name of the Greek movie was. So
My big Greek wedding.
yeah, my big fat Greek wedding. This was the my big fat Indian wedding version. It was massive, tons of people, but really, really great time, great food, great environment, great energy. They had basically mimicked their reception stage as if it was like Tomorrowland, because that's how they when they realized they both like wanted
Oh.
to be with each other. Um, so it was really, 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 really fun, fun weekend. But y'all, I was exhausted as fuck. I all week this week I have been in my bed at like 9 p.m. I have been so tired that like I think yesterday was the first day that I was like, all right, I feel better. I feel rested. I can move around. Even Friday, I think I was also tired because I went to that festival on Friday. So I was tired on Saturday. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of what that's what's been up with me.
I've been recovering. It took me a whole week and a half to get better.
Mm.
Um, Still working, working, working. School. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too. And that was really it. Just being at home, trying to act like an adult because I have a week cruise coming up in 2 weeks.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that. So I literally been prepping for that. And just ready for to get away. I
Mm.
think that's what I need. I need I had a vacation. I went to Memphis, but that wasn't necessarily a vacation. It
Right.
was just time away. I spent with my family, my dad's side of the family. So that was always good to be around family. But I'm ready to just get away from the United States. So she gonna be on the water, Mexico, Belize, and Colombia. That's where we're going. So
Nice. Nice.
yes. Continue to be sick of me when I come back because I'm gonna be talking about it.
I
But yeah.
know I booked a lot of flights this past couple of weeks. I had a friend getting married in like Michigan, so I had to book that flight. Thank you, Delta Points. Got that flight for free. Um, but that I booked my flight to London. Hopefully, doing London and Portugal this year is the plan. Um, what else? I still have to book a flight to Florida, but so yeah, kind of just worked on that a little bit. I was nice to get out of Atlanta for a little, like going to Destin, even though it was so short. It was nice to get away for a little bit, so I'm excited to do that again. I want to try to do another Nashville trip next month or a month after, but we'll see. Um, that's kind of what's going on with me. And then in the meantime, I've just been lessening my roster, week by week.
We're gonna call her Kenzie with this roster.
Yeah, yeah. Except Kenzie doesn't know how to handle her roster.
Kenzie is something
Mhm.
a little it's the eyes. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been lessening mine, just dwindling down. I don't know. Okay. So I I don't like this, and I'm gonna say this out loud. So I don't think it's nice when you tell someone that you don't want to talk to them anymore. That is
Oh,
fine, right?
okay.
Fine. You don't want to continue something, not a big deal. But you also don't want to throw like ash on the fire. You know what I mean? Like why are you trying to like make me feel worse by then saying, oh well, I met someone who is like someone I really like someone I really I think is, in a way it makes it sound as if like the person is better than you. And I
Mm.
think that's just a weird thing to say. Like, I think maybe we haven't, I don't know if we've talked about this yet. How do
Mm-mm.
you break up with someone? I think we need to be nicer about it. I think if you want to break up with someone and you still text them, like, hey, I'm sorry, but I have met someone else, but I really enjoyed getting to know you,
Mhm.
that's fine. That is not hurtful. That is to the point. That is, especially if you're like early stages dating, if you're not
Mhm.
exclusive yet. I think that's fine. But then when you start saying things like, I met someone and she's great, and like, I just couldn't pass her up, and she's, once in a lifetime opportunity, that's a bit much. I didn't need to know all of that. And I think that's disrespectful. I think you just need to cut to the chase, like I said. Or if you're trying to tell someone you don't want to talk to them anymore, you message them like, hey, I'm not really interested in pursuing this any further. Or I, my go to line is that I have a lot going on and I don't want to pursue this right now. But either if I want to be their friend, I'll say we can be friends, or if not, then I'll just say that, and then slowly
Exit stage left.
cut, cut. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I just
Yeah, that was a little much, but maybe I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate because sometimes we have to be that way. Maybe he didn't mean it in a way that seemed. I mean, because I would have took it as you
yeah,
gloating,
yeah, yeah,
but maybe he was just saying that not to be hurtful, but to just say, I'm gonna just be completely honest
yeah.
and put it out there. But he could have chose better wording.
I respect honesty. I think
Yeah.
honesty is good. But yeah, I agree. I think you just have to be careful of what you say, especially because, like, luckily I'm a secure person. But for people who are not secure or like really have triggers or
Yeah.
insecurities, people who've been cheated on before, and then you go and tell them I like someone better than you or I met someone better than you,
Yeah.
that is like a trigger to people, you
Yeah.
know?
Because
So,
I
like,
mean, it could be a little insensitive, and then it makes that person feel like,
mhm.
well, damn, what am I, chopped liver?
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it could be a trigger, but I think now people are just feeling like because we're living in a time where it people don't care what they say, they
mhm.
just gonna say it without having any kind of proof about it. That it just seems like, okay, I said this, now deal with it, fa
Peace.
la la la, or fuck
Yeah.
you, pretty much. But
That's my only thing. I understand it. I just think just be a little sensitive about how you're
yeah,
responding to it. I think it's fine if you break up with someone because you met someone else
yeah,
because you're early stages dating. Not a big deal at all. But
yeah, that was
just be sensitive
that
about the
was a
way you
little
say
much.
it.
And granted, yeah, we're all grown, but still, you could have did it a little bit better. But it is what it is. He just showed you who he really was because clearly he doesn't know how to have an adult conversation without being disrespectful. So
Right. And then even in general, I think breaking up over text,
I don't like that. Call, you can
I don't
call.
like that.
You can just pick up the phone and call.
I feel like if we've talked on the phone before, if we've never talked on the phone, then okay, fine. But that means you really weren't anything, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you have talked on the phone before, or you've like, maybe gone to each other's place before, or you've like had several dates, I think it's respectful to just like call someone.
Right.
I think if you talked on the phone before, you need to break up on the phone.
Maybe he just didn't feel like doing that he would actually hear the sadness, or not saying that it would be that, but maybe he didn't want to
Yeah, I can
feel
shed a tear.
guilty. Like if I talk to you, you're going to try to make me want to not continue on with whoever else it is, and you're going to give me guilt trip and all that. I don't know, some people just do that.
Well, here's what I will say. I think too, the hard part is speaking of honesty, we shouldn't have to be the ones that are like, hey, what's going on? I haven't heard from you in a couple weeks. Like, you should be able to like muster up the courage to be like, oh, actually this happened, or actually I'm moving to a different state, or actually um I don't know, I'm not looking for anything right now. Whatever your excuse is, I think it's just like you made your decision that you need to now say it.
True.
When I had those people earlier, I wrote to them, and I was the one who was like, hey, this isn't working out, or like, I don't really want to continue this, I don't want to speak any further. Like, they didn't even mention anything, and I had to be the one to be like, this is how I feel.
Yeah. Sometimes people lie because instead of them, maybe that would have been an easier way for him to say, oh, I met somebody, so that way he didn't have to worry about you continuing on or messaging him, or he not necessarily liking where it was going.
Yeah. I just don't want
So
to waste my time on
saying
people.
some bullshit excuse,
Right.
oh,
I
I
just
found
don't want
somebody
to.
who's better, or I'm leaving the city, when all actuality your ass was still here. Um, you don't have to lie to just think like, okay, this lie
To get this
sounds,
over with.
yeah, this lie sounds legit. So this will be easier for her to just be like, okay, cool, bye,
She can
whatever.
deal with
She'll
it
deal
now
with
that
it
she knows
easier
it's, yeah.
than you just saying, I'm just not into you.
Yeah. And then it's like, great. Deleted, blocked,
Totally
moving
fine.
on, keep it moving.
Yeah, you get more respect that way, and you have good karma being honest in a way that it makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
because you are really you're speaking your truth.
Right.
But when you sit in that line and then you meet somebody else and then they treat you the same way you treated someone else, then you sitting there looking like Boo Boo the Fool
Mm-hmm.
and crying, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. Well, look here, asshole.
Right.
You forgot you did that to somebody else?
Right.
If you just say all you really want to do is just have sex and that's all, then just be upfront.
Right.
If that's all that you want, then say that, because you might find a woman who is overly sexual, who is freaked out. Because it's a lot of people that are freaked out right now. They don't want nothing else other than just. I mean, we
Especially
see
in
that
the summer,
in
like
yeah, you just want to
summertime.
get your rocks off, like my mama used to say.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood what rocks off meant, but I mean, I know what she meant.
Yeah.
So you just want to get your little feeling and go on to the next, or continue on getting that feeling, and you don't want the lovey-dovey, oh, I want this person to be my person. You just want that person to just satisfy you in just one way, and that's it.
Mm-mm.
Not everybody is like that. So if
Yeah.
that's all that you want, then just say
Be
that
upfront.
you are sexually active a lot, overly. um and that's all you want. You want a friends with benefits. Like, how hard is it to just say you want that type of relationship?
Yeah.
It's not. Nobody's going to shine upon you. Nobody's going to throw a cross at you and be like, I'm going to rebuke that devil or the demon out of you. Nobody's going to throw no holy water on you, because you out here just want to get your little fix.
That's fine. Just be honest about it. And my other thing with that is I don't think it's right when you like okay, so I have a friend who went on a date with this guy, and then I think date went fine, but I think she ended up getting friend vibes from it. But regardless, at the end of the date, he asked for her number because they met on an app. So he asked for the number, and then he texted her after the date was over to just be like, "Hope you made it home okay, had a nice time."
Mm-hmm.
And then I think she wrote back like, "Yeah, I made it home, fine." This man has not texted her since, and that was a few weeks ago. So my only thing is like, why? Because even though she wasn't interested in him like that, at the same time, my thought process is, why would you ask for a number of someone if you don't actually want to like talk to them?
Because you just want your contact list to be more, just so you can see, oh, I got all these women in my phone that if I want to talk to them, I can. It's just
Yeah.
having
Like,
access.
clearly you're just not serious about anything, because that's really all you wanted was, I guess, to just like hang out with a girl for the day. I don't know. I just think that's odd. I just don't know why, like, why people are so bad with closure. I really don't.
Maybe he just felt like if he didn't, although the date went good,
Mm-hmm.
that he would have felt weird that she would have thought that, dang, we had a really good date. He didn't ask me for my number. I don't know. Sometimes guys think that they just want to do stuff because they think that's what we want,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like maybe
Right.
not. You
Because I
wonder
think
why she didn't just give you her number.
right. Like I think that you have to be intentional with what you do because then if you just do it for the sake of it, then it's giving mixed messages. It's giving mixed signals and then that's when things get complicated too. If you don't want to talk to the person, don't talk to the person. If you would have just messaged her on the app when you got home to be like, had a great time, hope you made it okay, that would have also been fine.
Yeah.
Because I think asking for the number and then not ever talking to them again is like not
That just
doesn't
gives them
make sense
access
either.
to whenever they want to.
Yeah.
Um, and then I had this conversation with my best friend. Um, a lot of the stuff that older millennials and millennials in general have been doing, people aren't doing that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we gotta kind of change our. I don't want to say we gotta change our mindset, but compared to how you okay?
Yeah. I got the Lavinia Mall sticker on my bottle. They're
Oh,
giving out 12 stickers and I got the one that I want.
oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was like, what's in the cup?
No.
But I don't know. It's just the way that things are so micro fast. Everything is just today. I'm talking to you. Tomorrow we're married. We doing all these things. It's not any. There's nobody. I don't think people really do shit with intention. Like intentions and being intentional
Mm-hmm.
is not on the bingo card.
No, not anymore.
Mm-mm. No, it's just gratification. What I can get out of you. I can't get anything out of you. Fine, cool. I got somebody else that I can get whatever it is that I want, and I'm gonna just keep doing that
Mm-hmm.
until I am getting satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
But you're never gonna get satisfied because you're gonna always keep wanting something else, wanting more, 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 and you're not being fulfilled. And I mean, everything is shit. You might as well just put your whole damn dating life online and just let the whole world see. Just go be on Twitch or Kick and just stream your whole entire life. Whether you wake up, go to sleep. Whether you shit, you don't shit.
What outfit you're putting on, where you're going, what makeup you put on today.
What food did you eat? Why did you pick
Yeah, what
this?
lunch you ate.
Like I don't understand the whole streaming life of you just sitting there like this and people are just commenting because you really aren't doing anything. You're living a boring life, but everybody's like, "Man, you're so cool. This is great." Y'all are watching somebody else live their life in the world, and your life is just passing you by.
Mm-hmm. You only have one life that you remember if you believe in reincarnation. So you have to make the most of it. And I think that's why it's like, I think even when we go through hard times, I think it's like you still can't have regrets because
It's a
it's just what it is. Yeah,
it's a
that's just
lesson.
your life. It's your lesson. It's the time that you have to make it. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to be able to make life lessons after you pass. So,
You just gotta live and let live.
yeah.
But yeah, it's always that time.
Yeah, I think summertime just brings up a lot of emotions in people. I think, we talk about winter, like people being sad and lonely and cold and need a blanket or a teddy bear. But I think in the summer, it's kind of the same way because it's like you're going out and so is every other couple. And you're going out on your own and you see all these people doing all these fun things outside and you have to do it by yourself. Or there's all these festivals and things going on,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have someone to go with.
Yeah.
Or it's like weddings,
Oh yeah.
you don't have a plus one. I got invited to a friend's plus one next year, and she actually is allowing me a plus one. I'm like, dang, I got a year to find a good plus one.
Well, that's good preparation.
It is good preparation. So now I've got to start looking from now because I got about a year to be looking.
Explore.
Right.
Are you just gonna treat it like Love Island?
Kind of. I wish I could be on Love Island other
I
than
know.
like wearing the bathing suit part. I would love to just sit there and have someone make breakfast for me and just eat lunch and dinner and then just go sit in the pool all day for 3 months.
I feel like that would be boring.
I would love it. I
Cause
wish I mean, if there was also like, if I had access to the outside world as well, then it would be
yeah,
fine.
cause I'm tired of seeing y'all suck face.
That I don't like. I don't, yeah. But I do like the idea of there being multiple men for you to talk to at any given point in time if you are feeling like you want to talk to someone. I think it's just nice because it's basically like living in a house with your friends for 3 months,
I mean, I
you know?
get that, but when everybody is closed off, or
Mm.
well, I'm not gonna say everybody's closed off, but when it's already been determined from day one, and that's all that you are allowing yourself to
Yeah,
do, and you're not, you're, I mean, we don't really know exactly what goes on 23 of the hours of the 24 that they're there, and we only see an hour 15 minutes of a whole day and a half.
right.
But I just think that just there got to be other stuff that you got to do, because like you said, I can't be walking around with no string bikini up my ass every day, and I'm
And they
sweating,
take
I'm
like
hot,
2 hours to get ready for everything.
and it's hot,
You're taking like 3 showers a day.
it's hot,
It is hot.
and
And y'all know I don't like hot. We
y'all
have talked
are
about that multiple times.
y'all are feeling very basic breakfast every day.
Right.
I'm tired of the heart shaped little ass thin pancake.
And the scrambled eggs every day, really?
Can we get something else like yogurt, oatmeal?
Love Island UK, they actually get like cereal and oatmeal and yogurt
Right.
because I've been watching that season as well. I think they have better breakfast options.
I'm tired of, and I love eggs, I do, but can I get some meat with
Yeah.
it? Can I get some bacon, toast, grits, something else?
I don't think they know how to make grits. They do make bacon sometimes. That I have seen. But I will say the Love Island UK, they
Potatoes.
got better options. Their breakfast is better.
I mean, I know y'all don't want me to be bloated, but I gotta be
And
fulfilled.
then they're making like grilled cheese for dinner.
Yeah, like what?
And they're eating like Doritos as a snack.
I might as well just stay at home. If I'm gonna be there all day like a
Right.
trapped rat,
Right.
and y'all got this camera on me,
All the time.
and then I gotta hear people next to me smooch and DJ and BJ, and
Oh, I would not like that. I would have to sleep with headphones in.
I will crash out because I don't want to hear all that.
Right. And it's like these people don't normally kiss like that. I don't know why they think in Love Island they have to kiss like that.
I
It's
don't
weird.
know who told y'all to just tuck. Everything does not
It's
have to be
gross.
tongued out.
It's gross.
Y'all are just swap and spit. I don't need your DNA in my throat.
And I don't like you, Kenzie. I'm sorry, you're bothering me. I need you to pick a man that you actually want to be with for like love and not just for
She just happy
his
she got
pants.
picked. That was her thing. After what happened that first night, 2 nights, or whatever the hell happened, she just want to be kept.
She's a
And
pick me.
very much. And I don't know how you gonna sit there and say that Caleb is your type, and then here go Chat GPT coming in sounding like Johnny Bravo, and you just in just over over obsessed with this man, and all he is just a body, because nothing comes out of his mouth that is worth interesting.
He doesn't really say much. All he says is, I don't remember kissing you. Can I kiss you again? I mean,
That
he really doesn't say much.
I don't know what connection is that, other than the fact that you know he might be more than what you think you can handle.
And then even Soul, like I didn't really care for her on the show, but I do feel bad for how things played out because it's never nice to think that a man likes you and then not get picked. It's, I mean, in any circumstance, I think it's not nice.
He was giving you the signs that if he was that easy to go from Melanie to you and then back and forth, you already know. If
Right.
I'll say it like this: if everything that a man is telling you sounds poetic,
I just don't like how they're all like cuddly and kissy and all this stuff because let's be honest, in the real world, if
You
a
ain't
man
doing
was
all
like
that.
that in the real world, then you would think you guys are something, you know? But in this place, it's like you can do everything and you can still be with somebody else. Like Zach and Kata, they have done the dirty. And I think if someone else were to come in, they could potentially shift their mind and
Zach
then
is literally telling her he don't really want her,
I
and
know.
she's the only one that's pushing
Yeah.
for him to do stuff. If
Yeah.
a woman has to keep asking for sexual gratification, and a man is literally sitting there like, I don't even know if I really want to do that. He's not into you, Bookie.
And he
He wants
asked
his friend Bryce.
and she's kissing him and she's literally like, "Do you like our kisses anymore? I don't feel like you do." That's a problem. That's a problem. That's means
And
that's a
he's so
problem.
worried about everybody else's relationships, and Zach just want the money.
Yeah, I think he's
That's
there for the show.
oh. Hey.
Oh, sorry. I think it's I accidentally pressed something on my watch. Oh no, I
Um,
did it again. Sorry, I think that was my watch.
but he is trying to win the money by any means necessary. So if he sees that there's somebody in there that might shake up or might seem as though they're more connected, he's gonna gun for them. Which is why he's been so focused on Casey and Naya.
Yep.
He's not gonna do it to Bryce and Trinity because technically he won't Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Bryce is actually his boy.
I mean, if we could vote individually, y'all need to vote Zach and Bryce as a couple because they're doing a lot more than everybody else.
They are a lot more physically intimate than like Bryce and Trinity,
You
to
know,
be honest.
you stretching each other out.
Right.
You're looking at each other's junk.
Right.
Y'all are showering together. You're laying in the bed together, holding hands.
It's a little weird.
And I've seen some bromances, but I've never
This
seen.
This is a strange one.
I don't know if y'all need to be on Baddies, the boy version of Baddies, because y'all are giving vicarious antics.
But we'll see how it continues. I'm really excited because I actually really like the Love Island UK more this year. The people on there I think are more attractive. Hello, Simba, if you're still free after the show. I think Samraj is attractive guy. I think Lorenzo's really attractive, but I also think he's an F boy.
Okay.
So they have definitely attractive people. Yeah. I think the conversations are more interesting. I think their challenges are better.
I'm just I didn't get the last challenge. And you gotta actually watch it to see, but I'm gonna just say this. I didn't understand the licking up feet.
The fairy thing?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that.
I didn't get the whole Prince Charming, Cinderella, you gotta kiss my toes and suck my toes to put the glass slipper on me. I don't know why y'all are so obsessed with having them make out in these challenges. Because what are you winning?
Yeah.
What is the purpose of the challenge
like
if you're not going to get when are y'all gonna date? How about that? That's the question of the
that is
y'all
true.
Been, what 16? Soon will be 16 episodes. Not nobody going on a date other than
and only like 3 people have left. Where are all the bombshells at? Are we really just stopping with Soul and that blonde girl and Caleb?
I'm so over her.
They really need more bombshells.
Because she was not, what did she bombshell?
She didn't do anything.
They didn't. They were horrible bombshells. I'm just gonna put that out there. Y'all were horrible.
That's
y'all didn't shake up nothing.
I'm telling y'all, UK. If you're not watching the UK version, go watch UK.
I got spoiled last year.
This season is so much better.
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Y'all made me.
I agree. USA.
What I said that I was not going to watch it. Now I'm watching it and I'm mad because I got spoiled last year.
I was going to say USA was better last year, but season before that, UK was better. This season,
so it's going
UK
back and forth.
Is better. UK
1 year USA good, the next year UK, and then we're gonna keep doing.
Yeah, I'm behind on UK, but I'm telling y'all, it's so much better. It's so much better. I like the people better. I like the conversations that they have better. I like their breakfast better. I like their outfits better. I like the men better. The girls are funny too, and they're not like annoying and in their heads. There's this one girl in the UK version who literally is like, I think she's Scottish or Welsh. I can't remember. But she's really funny because she basically just like doesn't give a shit. Like if a guy breaks up with her, doesn't want to talk to her anymore, she's like, "Well, I'm just done with you." And they can't seem to understand that. Like he still thinks he has a chance. And it's like, no, dude. She has said no. It's really funny to watch those dynamics. And then they've had like dates where in bombshells and then like the girls have to watch the dates, and so it's like there's a lot more happening there.
Maybe it makes sense.
Their challenges are more interesting. They sat around a fire pit and did like truth and dare stuff, but their truth and dares were better than the USA version.
Yeah.
So take some clues, take some hints, go back and watch the UK version because it's better.
This is a snooze fest.
Yeah.
And yeah, the new episode comes on tonight, but no, not tonight.
Yeah.
It's tonight?
Mm-hmm. Yesterday was After Sun.
Oh, yeah. And then Casa Amor.
Casa Amor starts on Monday.
Hopefully, y'all got
somebody
that's worth.
Because if not, I'm catching up on UK again because I still got like 6 episodes. I'm behind. But I'm going to catch up and go back to that because it's so much fun. So much fun.
It's at a point where I'm just like, I'm bored. And maybe I'm just too old. Maybe that's my.
It's not. It's the season. It's the people.
I just don't.
Like it's the people. It's nowhere compared to how interesting like the past seasons have been.
The people we already know it's going to be fake.
They haven't brought any other bombshells. There have been no dates. There haven't really been that many challenges. There hasn't been that much like drama. There's been like 3 recoupling. Like nothing has really happened.
And y'all producers haven't even listened to the people of, we voted for a reason. I didn't vote because I was just like,
I don't know about.
But the people voted for a reason, and y'all did this bullshit ass. Okay, well the Islanders get to pick who they don't want. And then the guys got mad because Gabriel.
They wanted him to stay, yeah.
But I mean,
I kind of understand both of their points, though.
I get it, but then it's like y'all are sitting here getting upset, but none of y'all are exploring.
Y'all just want to get rid of the bombshells because you think that's going to interrupt your couple. But what's going to happen in Casa Amor when there's 6 bombshells there? Like,
and y'all don't have your girls there,
right?
So we already know what you're gonna be doing. Zach and Bryce probably gonna be
have their own bed.
They're gonna be in their own bed.
Yeah. They'll be in the hideaway together.
Insecure is gonna be doing his own thing, trying to write love letters and poems and shit.
Yeah, I love that, insincere.
And then going back and telling girl Melanie the same thing that he told whoever is in Casa Amor, the same poetic justice type of shit. Like, I see the moon and the stars and the rivers and the oceans with you. Oh, the wind blowing beneath my hair.
And I think KC is actually a really funny guy.
He is.
But I think it's sad because I think Anaya's kind of bringing down his vibe a bit because I think he probably would be funny.
I feel like
a good personality.
To be affectionate in front of the cameras because she thinks like, what is her family going to see? This whole impression of what it is that they're doing. Now, sometimes, I mean, yeah, and then also it could be a little insecurity of being a darker skinned Black woman and having to compete with women that are lighter skinned, and people are telling you, oh, you're beautiful as a Black girl, or you can be in a group full of men and they cater to a certain skin tone. Mm-hmm. So I get that. I can understand
that.
But she also
has been with this guy that has been with her the whole time and wants to be with her.
Reassuring her.
Yeah.
And it's still, she's allowing Bryson and Zach pretty much to fuck her head over, thinking that, oh, well, he was talking about soul and all that. Okay, let the man go talk to her. Y'all can't get mad if they want to have a conversation with people. Right. Y'all are not locked in.
Right.
And allow him to be able to do that, so then he can come back and say, like, no, I want to be able to be with you. But she's also not allowing herself. And I think because of the guys that are there aren't, although those were her types, Sean and Sincere, those were her types because she didn't fall for the dark-skinned guys, and it's just a lot of colorism, y'all. But because they didn't really give her the attention, now it's like in her head, she feels just insecure all the way around. Yeah. Like everybody's doing stuff, and it's just like, you gonna sabotage yourself.
She is self-sabotaging.
I understand it from her standpoint because she could have been hurt before, and you scared to be vulnerable, and you
I
really put yourself in some shit, and then you lose a good guy because then you wondering like, well, he didn't do this. No, it's because you sabotage
I'll
yourself.
say this too, because in the UK version, a similar thing happened where they have an Indian guy on the show
Mm-hmm.
and they ended up bringing in an Indian bombshell and kind of like pairing them together.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand that too as like a Indian brown person because it happens to us a lot as well, where like people don't want to be with us because of who we are, because of our culture, because of our skin tone, because of
Yeah.
whatever it be. So they always pair you together. When I was in dental school, they kept pairing me with the other Indian guy, and I had known him for 10 years. So if I wanted to date him, I would have already. But it's like, no, just because you guys are the
Yeah.
same, it doesn't mean you have to be together or that's what you're interested in or
Yeah.
that's, you know. So that part I get.
I
But
I think when they do, well, a lot of times they don't do auditions. They already pick the people because they
yeah,
go off of social media
right,
and all that stuff. But I do feel like in the midst of considering who they are picking, you really need to interview them as far as, okay, what is your type? What do you
right.
normally date? Are you okay with dating somebody outside of your norm and all that stuff? Because
They
in a
can
sense, it's
just,
like
yeah,
you can't cater to just one person's preference and then ostracize somebody else because of the fact that they aren't that,
right,
but expect them to date somebody when you're already feeling like, well, none of these people in here want to date me, although I wouldn't mind dating them.
right.
They don't want to date me. And
I
that
feel the
just
same
goes
way
to
in life.
show
I feel the exact same way
true.
in
And
life.
it's literally people want
I
to
am
date people
attracted
that
to
want
people who are not attracted to me.
same. I've
Same
been
thing
in that
happens in
too.
life. Yeah.
And granted, yeah, we can have what we like or what we want, but sometimes just think outside of the box. I don't feel like coming into something like that, you should automatically jump into
Mhm.
something with someone. I think you should just
Right.
play the field a little bit for like the
I don't think
first couple of days.
there's not been enough talking going on. I think
No,
the way they're treating Love Island this season is very different from previous seasons, and I think that's what's getting them into trouble is because they all think like, oh, I'm in this couple, I have to respect this couple, I have to do this. The way that like Kenzie was making out with her couple, and that was okay. But yet she's not allowed to make out with the guy that she's been knowing for 2 weeks. I think that's really weird standards. Like, yes, respect your couple, but if you also are not like interested in like if you've been dating someone in the outside world for 3 weeks
mm-hmm.
and then you just matched with someone yesterday and you kiss them, that's weird. So I think they're not really treating it as like a explorative type of way. They're not
No,
really getting to know anybody because they're afraid they're going to mess something up. But I think the men in and women should understand that it's okay to explore, and because this at the end of the day is Love Island where you're trying to meet your person. But at the same time, I think they're so worried that they're going to get voted off the show and America's going to hate them so that they won't be able to stay on anymore. Because at the end of the day, this is still a reality TV competition. It's not just like, let's find my love.
mm-hmm.
But they're being so dumb because if they ended up just being honest and actually sincere and actually try to explore, but then we're honest about that with the couple that they previously had, then I think America would respect that. I think we'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
And
I just
we're like,
think
good. They're finding someone they like better and we like them together,
yeah.
you
I
know?
just think when you first come into the villa, it should be girls on one side staying in their little quarters, and then the guys have their quarters. And then once you all start exploring and deciding on who it is that you want to pursue, then you move in
Right.
together and
Yeah.
be able to sleep in the same rooms and all that. But
Because
I
I
think
think
from the
that's why they're
beginning,
getting, yeah.
it's like
They
y'all are
just all locked
expecting.
in. They got their couple. They locked in. They're like, all right, I'm ride or die with you till the end of
Yeah,
the
I
show.
met you today. Next thing you know, you DJing me.
Yeah. And it's like, what is happening?
Like,
What is happening? Like, why is Gabe having sex with some girl that he met 3 days ago? What is going on?
he was
And yet him and Bae were like there for who knows how many days. Like, it's just weird.
that was
The way
just
they're treating this season is weird. Just because you have a couple doesn't mean you're locked into that person. Still means you can explore people. Please stop treating these bombshells as if they're dirt. Like, actually get to know them if you really want to get to know them and don't just say stuff. But at the same time, your partner should understand, hey, I'm here to find the person I want to be with. I do like you, but at the same time, we're here to meet other people as well. And who knows, I may not be your match and you may not be my match, and we deserve it to ourselves to explore.
that goes to show that early 20s do not need to be
Correct.
in dating.
Too immature. Like too immature.
They don't
to find their love.
In that to find their love because you're immature. You don't understand what it takes to have to build something for it to really be legit. And you sit there and say, "Well, I have been broken up from my date from whoever it is for 2 years." Girl, you was in college. Mm-hmm. You should have been having fun doing whatever it is you
These
was
people
doing
who had like 4-year relationships and they're 22, I'm like, really?
High school sweethearts. You were a child.
They need to have Love Island for 30 and 40-year-olds, and I think it'll be very different. I think it'll be much better. Even late 20s, I'd say 28 and up, I think the show would be much better, yes, to be honest. Yes. Because I think there would actually be real connections made that, yes, could last. And I think we all would appreciate watching that, yes, more than like insecure, immature drama.
I'm a model. I live in Miami. We know what you.
And they don't even know what their vision means. Like, how do you not know what 2013 versus 2020 means?
I mean, you argued this boy down. Oh, I'm a nursing student. And Kennesaw State, I'm questioning how y'all pick y'all nursing students. I'm so serious because how the hell did you pick her?
Yeah, I don't want her to be my nurse.
What were the criteria? Yeah. Because that right there just told me everything I needed to know. Yeah. If I have a child and my child tells me they want to be a nursing student, they want to go to Kennesaw State, absolutely the fuck not. I'm not wasting my money on that. Oh. No, you're going to go to a better school because clearly y'all don't see 2020.
She's seeing 2030, apparently.
Bitch is blind. You're blind. Blind as a bat. And you acting like a bird. Maybe that's why your vision is 2030.
So on that note, I got to go watch this Spain game. But we should be able to see y'all next week. But keep watching Love Island. Keep watching the World Cup. Please watch Love Island UK so I have someone to talk to about it.
I'm going to start watching it.
Okay, because it's really good.
So much fun. Call me out like that.
But no, keep watching that. And then obviously whatever other sports or activities are going on. But we will catch y'all next week.
I'm bitching about balls. Bye.
Bye.